Well, the city of Caldwell is one step away from getting a new hotel, but the place they plan to build it isn't exactly gaining a lot of favor from those who frequent the Canyon County Fairgrounds. See, there's an empty dirt lot right across the street from the fairgrounds that has been used as a parking lot during big events. If you've been to the Canyon County Fair or the Caldwell Night Rodeo, you've likely checked that lot first because, well, it's just so convenient. But you can imagine why there's a big pushback, particularly those who roll up there with livestock. Last night, Caldwell City Council took up the developer's letter of intent and heard from a lot of people intent on stopping it from being built. Here's Aspen Shumpert.
Canyon County is one of the fastest growing spots in the state.
The city of Caldwell is going through growing pains.
And the city of Caldwell is one that hotel developers have been eyeing.
It's something we need extremely bad. We have excessive leakage here in Caldwell with the limited number of hotels that we have. Many of the people that come to our great events here at Caldwell and visit Caldwell end up staying in Nampa, Meridian, even out into Boise.
KSA Investments want to turn the dirt lot at the Caldwell Event Center over by the fair into a minimum 100-room hotel.
There's a lot of activities that generate around those uses, so it'll be a great place for those people to stay when they come and go to the Caldwell Night Rodeo, or if they're coming to the fair or the other many events that are taking place.
But at Monday night's public hearing on the hotel, Caldwell residents disagreed, including those who use the parking lot to house livestock and equipment for the fair.
These kids have taken on the responsibility to be the stewards of life and land. And to put them on the back burner and say you don't matter would be absolutely the most irresponsible thing this panel can do.
Abigail Johansson has shown livestock at the fair for years.
In past years, it has been hard enough to find parking and be able to bring in resources as exhibitors who have to stay all week. Having to bring equipment and livestock from across the road or train tracks just isn't realistic.
And Abby Michaelis and her mother park in the lot for open ride days at the fairgrounds.
I am selfishly disappointed horse trainers and to not have to walk or cross traffic or any of that. It's almost a safety to be able to use this and not be parked farther away or closer to the train.
Despite the pushback, council approved the hotel's letter of intent in a 4-2 vote.
It's used a couple times a year for football. It's used once a year for the rodeo. It's used once a year for the fair. And getting a full-time permanent tenant there to help with the improvements and to pay taxes and pay lease on the ground is good for that whole area.
Like many, lifelong Caldwell resident Eric Phillips thinks council moved too quick.
It's just really heartbreaking to know that this is being taken away from all those communities. We welcome a hotel in the city of Caldwell in the right location.
The letter of intent was approved last night at the council meeting. It indicates that the council has an interest in moving forward with the project for the hotel construction in downtown. Now, Brian, this discussion was supposed to take place last month in November, but actually got pulled from the agenda. Okay. The mayor said they felt like they needed more time to look at parking and some of those problems that were coming up, so they put it back on for last night's agenda, and we saw what played out last night.
Well, did they address any of those things, like the parking and stuff last night?
Right. Some of that did come up, and it's expected to come up more in that development agreement that we're supposed to see at next council meeting. Okay. I know they've been talking with the Caldwell Night Rodeo. They've been a little bit open of allowing people to park there in times of need. They're looking at some surrounding areas as well. I think a lot of those answers are going to come once we see that development agreement.
Okay, so it's not a done deal yet.
Not a done deal yet. It's close. It's one step away. Okay. That development agreement would be the last step for it to be approved. Again, KSA Development wants to get started in spring of 2025 and hopefully have a grand opening in spring of 2026. So I know they're looking to get that approval by the end of the year.
Certainly change that area for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Aspen.